Welcome to Respawn episode 106, week 31. This is ECW from Imaginary Land.
The following fatal four-way contest is an elimination match.
Yes, it is.
Making his way to the ring.
Making his way down
From
the
the
ring
City
right
of
now.
Angels, Xander Wolf.
He's in the woods. Hey, the dancing man. The man with the hump, taunt thing. As he now runs off the ropes, does this scooby riding thing, and everyone says no, and just wants to dig with his ass. All is normal in the land of ECW. ECW, CW. WE. So there's Xavier Woods. Here comes one of his opponents. Well, they're pretty much all good shit, it's good.
And
Look at his man.
from parts unknown, Manik.
Makes sense, right? Seriously, Manik aside. Manik aside. Let's go. Ta-ta. Kaboom. 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 Here comes Manik to the ring anyway. Step by step. Move by move. He's making his way to the ring. Step by. Oh, he's really looking at his face. And Xavier Woods looks at his back. He looks back at his face. Because he is back and he's back and he's back, y'all. It's Trent!
From Long Island, New York,
Is it? Trent Baretta. Here he is back in the ECW, WWE ring. Again, he swats away all the haters, and he's like, yeah, I'm Trent Baretta. And he swats away all the haters, and Trump is no haters because I'm punching them all like that. Look at those crowds in the background, not moving. And here comes, oh, that's
their opponent. From Queens, New York, Curt is
definitely green. Without a shadow, that's pretty green. When the attire said green, I wasn't expecting that green. That is significantly green.
I know, look at.
Yes, Curt Hawkins, the man known for doing nothing in the stream of this. Let's be truthfully honest. Here he is. He's getting in the like pink on his. As match gets underway, here's four men. They've all gathered up in the world's tiniest square. Oh my God! What was that by Xavier Woods? Why did he stay down about as long as Trent?
Oh yeah, this one should be great, and it's just gonna keep getting better as the night goes on.
Sorry, I'm having a drink. Oh, look at that, the rake of the foot with Xavier Woods. Meanwhile, Manik slamming Curt Hawkins and that green trunk and those green things up into the ground. Oh, a nice back suplex, twisted into a neck breaker there. Manik there with the. I can't get those shoes, they're so bright. Manik's shoes, they just stand out. I don't know what Xavier Woods should try doing. Gets chopped.
And he gets out of the way. Putting the feeling out.
Both men wrenching the arms there. I think Manik went for like a hip toss into a neck breaker while Xavier Woods just got reversed. Oh, backstabber! And a snap suplex. Backstabber by Manik, snap suplex by Trent. Oh god, a knee, it's clothesline, oh, a slap to the face, and then a kick to the head by Manik and a flap, no sorry, not Manik, Trent, Xavier Woods, I don't even know. Head scissors, he's there. Curt Hawkins wrenching on the arm, just sort of drops him down. Trent wrenching on the arm of Xavier Woods now, as he says no. Holy shit, there's a massive sketch diner. Coming up special position from Manik. Frankensteiner. He's picking him up. Oh, Trent with a low blow on Manik with another sketch steiner. And another head scissors. Nice insecurity by Curt Hawkins. And now he's attacking the skull of Manik. Meanwhile, a kick to the back by Trent. There's a lot of shit going on in this match right now. Blocks it. There's a flapjack. Trent got Xavier in a headlock. And another like suplex. He has bridged into the pin. And he gets a 1. And okay, well, Manik shoving his head onto the back of his head, back of Curt Hawkins' head onto the ground. Well, Trent with a nice DDT. I don't know, he's hurting though. I must have fallen. Curt Hawkins is up now, never mind. And now he's striking. Curt Hawkins is good enough now. He's going to go back to Xavier Woods. Oh, he's got Woods up. Nice suplex there. Interesting. I don't think. Looks very interesting. And there it is, the running clothesline to Curt Hawkins. He's asking him to get up. Never mind, Xavier Woods is just like, I'm going to sell the shit out of that. And, okay, I don't know why Manik went for a choke slam there, but for some reason he did. And it's Scott Steiner. Why hasn't Trent gone for his finisher? Alright. There's a jawbreaker. It's got to be a 3. Oh, I don't know what Manik was going for there, but Curt Hawkins reversed it. And there's a rollover neck breaker. Block. And oh, it's a sleeper hold by Trent. Onto Xavier Woods. Oh, great. Okay, he didn't tap out. Uh-oh. Suicide. Pulling the trigger. And that. I was expecting the DOA. Never mind. Manik. Smashing Curt Hawkins' skull, head first into the mat. He got him. Roll up by Trent. The ref needs to pay attention. It's a roll up by Trent. And only got a 1. Why, ref? Uh-oh. Could be. It's a double team on Trent. It's a double gutbuster. Yay! Look at this. Xavier Woods gunning for his fit. Never mind. Well, there's a reversal, stomp to the foot, Trent into the cover, gets a 1. Oh, a strike to the back of the head there, he's picking him up, it's going to be a double gutbuster, and he's pushed him away. Some punches, gets drop kick. Yeah. Manik into the cover, gets a 2. And now from behind is Manik. Trent working together, double team, nope, headbutts. And okay, I don't know what Xavier Woods was doing, they turned his back and now he's in exactly the same predicament, just in the corner. And a double gutbuster. Manik into the pin. Goodbye, Xavier Woods. We're down, oh, there's a sketch down. We're down to Manik and Trent Baretta. Who's going to get the win? Manik picks up Trent. Oh, I don't know who's going for it, but I guess first. Oh my god. Oh, he plants him on his skull. Trent into the pin. Trent wins. Yes, 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 yes. Trent wins, lol. Trent wins, lol. Trent Baretta picks up the win. Go Trent. He was proud. My boy. Trent Baretta. Anyway, as Trent celebrates his amazing victory, we now move on to continue in the rivalry. Europe's finest against originals. We have Sheamus and Antonio Cesaro taking on Sabu and Rhino. And that's next. Alright, coming up first, the former ECW Tag Team Champion Antonio Cesaro.
Tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds, Antonio Cesaro.
So here comes, not as it usually is with Antonio Cesaro and Wade Barrett, but Antonio Cesaro and Sheamus. Sheamus had to fill the role of Adrian Neville, who we have found out was actually brutally attacked from behind with a barbed wire, with a barbed wire 2x4, and is put in the hospital. We were wondering, we were hoping that he'd be able to be okay, and it was touch and go stuff. thankfully, the match between Adrian Neville and RVD is still going to go ahead at SummerSlam, which is good news, because Neville is going to take out RVD again, just like Cesaro and Sheamus are going to take out Sabu and Rhino. And that's an order.
And his tag team partner from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 272 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
This is like the first time Sheamus has teamed, I think, with Cesaro since back in episode 5, when he shocked us all and joined Europe's Finest and gave us all a right tiddly, hiddly, happy-dee-dappy. But now Sheamus has led Europe's Finest to the fame, fortune, and the titles. Despite him still doing that stupid stuff. Here we go. This is going to be, you're going to witness a great tag team display between these two. Coming out to the wrong music. It's good music. This is the wrong one. The originals make their way down to the ring with the wrong music. They're using Taz's music because they're idiots and they don't know what their own actual music is. You can clearly see because they are stupid. Now last week, Magnus extracted his revenge on Sabu in the most professional way possible, doing exactly what Sabu did to him at Full Way Out, but this time in the ECW. Sure there was no tag, sure there was no title on the line, so the payback wasn't as good. But still, it was good to see Sabu get taken down by Magnus. And now this match gets underway. It's going to be Cesaro and Rhino to start off, and immediately a scratch diner by Cesaro. As you can see, Cesaro, the best out of the four. 3 times is not even nice enough. 100 times better than Sabu and Rhino combined. Antonio Cesaro is an amazing competitor, and he's going to show it off tonight, and he's going to show off why Europe's Finest are the best faction ever, and why the originals are not going to take them down. And of course, you know, the meatheads, Rhino and Sabu, well, they're just going to do what they can remember in their little pea brains of theirs, while Cesaro uses his smart and technical ways. See, look at that. He reversed that no problem at all, and he knew that he was in such a good position he could go for a pin. Whereas Rhino just ran at him head first and does a scratch diner because he's not original. Look at that, you know. Cesaro, he is so smart in that ring. He knows what he's doing in that ring. Rhino, I mean, just look at him. Does not look like the kind of guy who knows what he's doing. And he's just been standing there currently and just taking the abuse. I guess he's too stupid to know how to reverse it, and he only knows how to do pain. I guess he's just like hoping that something goes his way. Like an idiot. Look at this now, he gets in the ring. Great tag here into Sheamus. Good tag team maneuver today. And now Sheamus hoisting. And a lovely roll by Sheamus. Sheamus, of course, the leader of this group. He was originally not booked for tonight, but I guess being put in this match is a good idea because it finally puts him back in action. Oh, look at that! It wasn't even a good enough move to keep down Sheamus. He got straight back up from it, and now he's abusing, and now he's punching against Sabu. These two had a match about 2 weeks ago, and as you showed, Sheamus just demolished Sabu. Sabu barely put up a fight.
He almost took his head off with that lariat.
And like right now, Sabu is not putting up a fight. Okay, maybe he is a little bit, but it's nothing impressive. That's why he only relies on the steel chairs to help him out. That's why he can only rely on the hardcore to help him out. Like, of course, this match is no disqualification, but Europe's Finest are classy enough to not use the weapons. They use what they are trained to do, wrestle. The ECW originals, well, they barely know what wrestling is. So they just sort of beat you up a bit with some crappy moves, and then just get the weapons and attempt to attack you. Meanwhile, the great technical sides of both Sheamus and Cesaro can take these guys out in a matter of minutes, as we've seen here another tag into Cesaro. Sure, didn't go that well, but it's been more tags, and it's been better tags than of what happened between Sabu and Rhino. Just look at that. Cesaro knowing when to reverse.
Yeah, this has been a great matchup.
And, you know, he's so stupid. He didn't even punch him in the face. And what are they doing? Oh, they're going to do a terrible maneuver. Why? Because they're terrible. And attacking the lower back because, you know, that's how Rhino works, because he doesn't really know many other areas to attack. Now, it may look like Cesaro's in pain on the outside, but in actuality, he's just taking a rest. As we can see here, because he immediately shoulder barges Rhino, and then rubs his face across the mat. And an elbow. Of course, that's very stylish. And, oh, look at this. Look at him swing Rhino. This big man being swung by pound for pound, the strongest man there is. Look at it. Look how easy he holds Rhino. Just throws him over his head like he was nothing. And he goes for the pin. And of course that puts him away. Were you expecting Rhino to get up? Cesaro just proved why him, Sheamus, and Europe's Finest are the best. And there is no doubting that. Now, with Europe's Finest easily winning that match like I knew they would, we now move on to the Hardcore Championship match. Aries takes on Edge. That should be fun. While everyone gets introduced, this may be a problem, I kind of need to get a drink because I'm thirsty. So I'll be right back. Just enjoy the entrances of these two amazing competitors as they get set for a good run. That's a bit of a problem. Anyway, here he comes, Edge, two-time World Heavyweight Champion, looking to delve into a different championship of the hardcore variety.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 241 pounds, the rated R
Superstar. Yes, Edge. Of course, first time he won the championship, well, he was given it. He was awarded it because he's such an amazing competitor. And the second time he won it was an Elimination Chamber. In that Elimination Chamber match, last pinning the World Heavyweight Champion at the time, Randy Orton, to get the title, and then he held on to it until Extreme Rules before losing it to Bret Hart, and then we got it from there. And this is the Untitled Champion. Great. But anyway, Edge vs Aries. This is normally a good match. And as we can see, it's for the WWE Championship, JKLOL. Hardcore Championship. As the referee shows both men Hardcore Championship, Aries has had a week with it. I think he knows what it looks like. The Walter White Hardcore Championship. Meanwhile, the radar tattoo gets kind of censored out. You can't put the arm on me. Alright, here we go. These two men get set for action. Who is going to walk out with the Hardcore Championship? Let's find out. Lovely back suplex reversal by Edge. Aries predicted he was going to go for that maneuver, and does that. I cannot remember the name to it. Snap me. Don't snap me. Something else. Oh, shoulder tackle into the corner there. Edge looking to maybe not go for weapons just yet, possibly looking to way down Austin Aries, and then possibly go for the weapons, but if he does, because he doesn't have to, he can just go for the spear. Lovely Russian leg sweep there. And now into the side headlock. Drop toe hold reverse by Aries. Edge rolling out of the way of the attempted stomp, but there's a running clothesline knocking down Aries. Right there. Oh, okay, there's the reversal from Facebook, and no Edge throws away Aries. Aries rolls out of the way, running a surprise clothesline. Edge reverses the drop kick, sending him down to the ground. Bit of a kick, a chop to the throat, reverses the wobbly elbow. Oh, roll over DDT, landing him right on his back. And oh, Edge is going to go for the pin. I don't think he even got a one. Oh, Aries is called the boot and a step up Inzaguri there. It's beautiful. Calling out tie here. Who's going to get the advantage? It's going to be Edge. Edge of the side headlock. Twisting neck break. Oh, I think Edge is going to go and break out the weapons. Yes, what's he picking up? He's going to pick up a garbage. Because that's what the originals are. They are garbage. Oh, okay, fell over. Aries fell over there. Edge picks him up. Went for a running clothesline. Gets reversed with a hip toss. Chop. Reversed. Headlock. Reversed. Irish whip. Back into the ring. His head's underneath the ropes. Aries is struggling to grab it. He's back in the ring. Aries is back in the ring. Edge has got him in a side headlock now. Reversed by Aries. Irish whip. Into the corner. Oh, Edge throws Aries into the corner. Away for the shoulder tackle. Aries moved out of the way. And now digging the throat into the... Digging the boot into the throat, that's what I was looking for. As he gets out of the ring, he's going at her, nothing. I love it, that's my favourite weapon, nothing. Spinning heel kick by Edge. Aries rolls out of the way, walks into another spinning heel kick. We're kind of going a bit up. Never mind, we've gone back down. Oh, flapjack on the concrete. Into the pin. Only gets a one. Wow. Aries having none of this. Are we getting back in the ring? No. He's letting Aries get a weapon. Because Edge himself is going to get a weapon. And he's got has he got it? I don't know, but there's Aries with the steel chair. Put a punch and a... Oh, no. Leg twisty. I can't remember the name of that. This is going to be the 3-point stance headstand that we won't be able to see. Hey, this is legs. Okay, there's all of it. Locks that in, trying to weigh down Edge. But also gives Edge time to recover. He's going to go for the pin. He gets not even a one. This is a very good match between both men. Neither man staying down. Punch by Aries, that throat chop or spinning elbow. A discus elbow. Aries has got him up. Running Bulldog. Ouch. And he's going to go for the pin. Still not a 2. Still just a 1. Neither man having anything with is that head and shoulders. Aries with a discus forearm. Arriba. Into the pin. Edge kicks out at 2. Uh-oh. Aries has got him on the outside. Brainbuster. That's how he won the Hardcore Championship off of Scott Steiner. Into the pin. Aries retains his Hardcore Championship. Good going there by Austin Aries, successfully retaining the championship. But now it must be wrong because we have a triple threat #1 contenders match for the ECW Championship at SummerSlam. Big Langston, Shawn Michaels, and AJ Styles all take to the on. The winner gets a shot at Dibiase for SummerSlam. Good work by Austin Aries retaining his title. Now, time to move on. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Thingamabob #1 contenders match for the ECW Championship. SummerSlam.
way to the ring. From Tampa, Florida, weighing 302 pounds,
Big Langston made his emphatic return. Was it last week? I think it was last week. Anyway, made his return a little while ago. Probably last week, but I can't remember. And showed up and beat Dibiase, returning and getting revenge on a man who ordered it to put him in the hospital. And he is back. He is looking to reclaim his ECW championship that he never truly lost. But he's got to do it exactly the same way as everyone else. He's got to fight his way to get there. Titantron. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here he comes. Shawn Michaels.
approaching the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighs 227 pounds, the heartbreaking Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. There he is. Well, he also defeated Dibiase 2 weeks ago. In order to get himself into this match. So yeah, he's now got to. Well, not really to get himself in the match. He was technically number 10 in the big Langston one, and then then you got to have a match between them to decide the official number one contender, and then well, AJ Styles was added because we felt as if he deserved it, despite what he did last week. But Styles has got something to say about that. So yes, Shawn Michaels. I'll know if the merchandise. I'll make your ankle hurt and all that. Shawn Michaels gets set to look to become a two-time ECW champion. Wow, just like Biggie Langston. Wow. Here he comes, the kind of controversial man, AJ Styles. Now, even though while he's being introduced, I will talk about AJ Styles. He said he felt what he did last week was revenge to Randy Orton, because Randy Orton screwed him out of the Money in the Bank. He felt as if he was screwed out of the Money in the Bank match by Randy Orton, so he got his revenge last week. But what I find weird about that is he did still take out Orton before to stop him getting the Money in the Bank. So I don't know, like, they probably didn't think they would even or something. It's really odd. Anyway, AJ Styles makes his way down to the ring now. He's beginning to make his way into the ring. Wait a minute! Randy Orton's waiting under the ring! Randy Orton was waiting under the ring the entire time. He has begun assaulting AJ Styles. He's taking him down. Orton was waiting the entire time for AJ Styles. Now look at this. Orton stormed the ring. He's taken out Michaels and Biggie Langston. He does not want this match to start. I guess this match has to be ruled out as a no contest. Here we go. Dibiase has got himself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Match. That's one. He's got Raven. This is going to be a challenge.
260 pounds, the ECW champion, the $1 Million Man,
Dibiase is his way down to the ring now. He's taken on opponents before, but Raven is something different. Raven is just... I do not like the originals, but Raven's just different to everyone else. And Raven has a one-up on Europe's finest. This is a bit of a problem, let's just say, with Dibiase. And now Raven making his way down the ring. Dibiase waiting in the ring for him. Wait a minute, Wade Barrett from behind. Oh, this is genius. I didn't even think Wade Barrett was in the building tonight. But look at this, attacking Raven, sending a message. Sheamus just watches on. Wait a minute, Sheamus is asking for the chair. Barrett continues to assault him. He's throwing Raven. Oh my god! Across the skull. I think Raven's out of it. Raven has to be out of it. That is great. Amazing. So what we just saw, apparently, I thought that was it. I thought Ted DiBiase was going to get out and be done. But that doesn't seem to be happening. They, ECW originals, are not just going to give up like that. They have other men. And they have this man. I can't believe it. Ted DiBiase thought the night was over. It's not over.
Representing the original from Brooklyn, New York, Ted.
It's Taz! Taz has come out. He is going to take on Ted DiBiase. He is replacing Raven. Possibly out of respect for Raven, but also because he wants to send a message to DiBiase and send a message to Europe's finest. This is a shocker. Now let's see if it was actually worth Taz coming out here and wasting all our time. Here we go. And these two now get scheduled for a match. I don't think we've ever seen these two go up against each other. But let's see how this goes. Ted DiBiase trying to use quick offense against Taz. He needs to make sure he doesn't get hit by Taz. Because while Taz is small, he can do a mean Scott Steiner. And there's a Russian leg sweep reversal though by Ted DiBiase. He is trying to keep down Taz. He's trying to make sure Taz gets no offense. Taking down the legs is a good idea. Despite this being an originals match, of course, while they usually are, no disqualification. Countouts still apply. So, you know, Ted DiBiase might want to remember that rule. Or Taz, just in case they start brawling on the outside. And now DiBiase with a reversal. A Scott Steiner. Taz came out here, but he may be regretting it, but he is still fighting back against DiBiase, which is not the best. Lovely power slam made by Ted DiBiase. He's going to go out to the outside a quick moment, and he's proceeded to rip down the announce table that I'm not at. I'm in my own place. A place with magical stuff and ponies and a suplex on the thin concrete padding. Now he gets back inside. He proceeds to taunt. That's a bit of bragging. Oh, okay, that didn't go well. Ted DiBiase went for a maneuver there, but Taz just fights out of it. Taz, of course, our longest reigning hardcore champion. And while I do not really like the originals, out of all of them, I do not have to like Taz, but I respect him, because he is a good fighter. But still, I still want him to lose. I still always want him to lose to Europe's finest. I still want him to lose to DiBiase. Lovely power slam by DiBiase there. Predicting what Taz was about to do. And a bit of a rake there. And oh, Taz throws him away. And Ted DiBiase with a reversal. Shoulder block sending down Taz. And atomic drop. Yup. Ouch. He's trying to keep down Taz, but Taz just fighting straight back up to his feet every time, but walks into the power slam every time. Strike there. I believe that was above the what do they call it? The belt. Ted DiBiase's got him down. Oh, here come the three. Painful shot to the skull. And there's the third. Ted DiBiase taking down Taz. He's not done with him. Oh, there's Taz the reversal off the rope. Roll up by DiBiase. Taz kicks out at one. Uh-oh. Taz now wrenching on the arm. Nope, never mind. DiBiase reverses. And another reversal by Taz. Uh-oh. Is he coming back in the ring? Yup. Suplex back inside the ring. Rolls out of the way there. And Dibiase sends Taz off the ropes into another power slam. We get to see that Dibiase isn't working on the skull as usual as he does. I guess he's just forgot. Or maybe he's just trying to get a win off of something else. I don't know, maybe he's gonna do his signature. Oh god, a Scotch Diner there on the outside. Maybe he's trying to do his signature, well, his elbow off the second rope. Dibiase has got Taz. Got him up against the table. 4. 5. The referee counting away, and Ted Dibiase, well, he's just sort of standing there, looking cool. The count's on 7. Taz is just lying there. Wait a minute, Dibiase's got him. This isn't the $1 Million Dream. Dream straight through the announce table, paying homage to his son. The count's on 9. Dibiase's back in the ring. Taz has gone to his feet. It's too late. Dibiase, a sneaky tactic there, picks up the win using his son's maneuver. Dibiase showing respect to his son there, picks up the win. Maybe he knew he couldn't beat Taz with a pinfall, and so decided to beat him with a countout. Good work by Dibiase there, but I don't think Taz expected that, and I didn't expect Taz, I'll be honest. But you just saw it, you can see the strength though in Taz. Just got counted out. Dibiase though, celebrating his win. Well, that man fits it up. But the strength of Taz is almost unmatched, and Europe's fans are going to have to look out for that. We will have answers, by the way, as to what happened, as to what Orton did to both AJ Styles and and Michaels and Langston. We will have answers for you on Main Event. Keep tuning in then to find out. Until then, guys, I'll see you on Friday, SmackDown, and Final Fantasy. But that'll do it for ECW. Goodbye.